open till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs and other farm animals, this is Irinia, and welcome to episode 2 of Antimatter Chemistry. Now, when we left off, we had just finished a bunch of quests, but off-screen, I decided to complete the Gathering Antimatter quest, because you guys don't want to see me mining for the next half hour. Just completing a few checkoff quests there. We have that, excuse me, chemistry drawers. Ah! I thought that it was already in the chest. I'm confused. So to make the 4x4 drawers, which are probably not the drawers I'm actually going to use, it actually does not require you to make this 4 times, because that... There we go. That recipe actually produces 4 drawers. I think they've actually multiplied. No, just that one. Oh no, they've multiplied the 2x2 as well. I might have to use that for my periodic table. Just scheming here about things I'm going to do in the future, because eventually this is all going to be rearranged once I burn these out of power. But either way, we are trying to make iron. Or stone. So SiO2. I think the best one for that is Antimatter. That'll give us silicon dioxide or wood. But just like gray antimatter, it's either iron, silicon dioxide, carbon, or wood. And you're going to hear me call that wood simply because it's annoying. Okay, drawer controller and a periodic diagramo. Yep, see? I just go bap. Periodic table. That will help us when I actually design my periodic drawers, but for now, those are just going to go in the chest. Actually, no. I lied. I'm going to put them here, because they are going to be antimatter storage for the moment. Okay, so we definitely want light gray, because light gray we don't particularly care about. We can't use it to craft much else except for stone or iron sharpening kits. So it's not particularly important to us. We're going to go ahead and just dissolve my light gray antimatter into stuff. And hopefully pick up some wood. Well, we got 2 wood, okay, and plenty of SiO2, silicon dioxide. I will go ahead and collect 2 more chests. And then deploy that one, and put that there. Now! And it wants us to craft cobblestone, which 1 silicon dioxide will make 2 cobblestone. So it wants us to make 64 of them. We take the chemical combiner, we put in our silicon dioxide, and we resume. So, just like that, quest complete. More cobble and a speedy hopper. That speedy hopper will come in handy later. Okay, now it wants 48 iron. Of course, the best way to do that is with gray antimatter, which I shall show you how to craft. For now, really quick, I'm going to go ahead and drop all my chemicals off, except for my supply of wood in the chest. I'm going to dump off all of this stuff, too, because for the moment, I don't need it. So that's going to relieve my storage. Okay, now I'm going to grab a stack of white antimatter. What I do with this tungsten, or wolfram, that's why it's W instead of T something, is I can use the tungsten to create gray antimatter. I've just created 16 of it, and then we dissolve that We get more tungsten. We also get a higher concentration of iron. And we get a good chunk of tungsten back. Now we can do it again. And I'll go ahead and save the rest of that white antimatter. Now I'm not sure there are any other uses for gray. No. But we're going to dissolve our gray antimatter. There we go. Gives us plenty of iron to complete the quest. It allows us to build up our chemical storage just a little bit more. Okay, we've collected 48 iron moles. That gives us an iron pickaxe, which is very useful. Now we are going to make a bucket, which is 3 iron ingots. Now, how you make iron ingot is pretty straightforward. In the chemical combiner, we're going to go ahead and pause. I put the iron in the center, lock recipe, and it gives me nothing. But you put it in the left-hand corner, which I think is the default. You get iron ingot. We're going to get 3 of them because it takes 16 moles of iron to make 1 iron ingot. 1, 2, 3, bucket. Alright. And of course that gives us a sharpening gadget. Water bucket. Okay, that means we need H2O. Which of course you make with, you make with 2 hydrogen and an oxygen. We need 32 of them. There's a reason I say 32. Because we need 2 buckets. Okay. Sugar tends to go pretty well in producing stuff, unless it's not otherwise particularly useful. So I require a stack of hydrogen and half a stack of oxygen. And probably 1 more sucrose will do the trick, and kawoosh. That's perfect, actually. So we're paused. 64 hydrogen, 32 oxygen. Lock. That gives us water moles. Resume. Now it's going to generate those for us. There's 16, and now it's generating the other 16. Combining our hydrogen and oxygen. There we go. 32 moles of water. Now it's only going to take 16 to fill a bucket. So we're going to lock the recipe. Resume. That gives us 1 water bucket. I'm going to go ahead and pop up here. And, how do I want to do this? I'm moving this dirt because I'll show you what I'm going to do. And I need that last corner. There we go. That will allow me to begin making an infinite water source. Now I have the water bucket. Go ahead and throw that in there. We have to make 1 more, so we just drop the bucket back in. There's the other bucket. We'll unlock and pause. Of course, we have flowing water. And now we have a full infinite water source. And you see, I can collect water from it. It doesn't go away. We are good. Whoa. Ah! Yes, collect the reward of 8 dirt. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put in 4 more spaces for crops. I'm pretty sure I have 4 more seeds. That's the wrong chest. Yeah, I have 7. Okay. So, beep, and boop. And we'll go plant some more trees, because we're going to start needing a lot of wood. To make our periodic drawers. Bloop, 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 bloop. There we go. Okay. And we have some wheat. Wheat is good. Wheat is wheat. Wheat does not go in there. So many things. Okay. So, next up we need water vaporizing, vaporizing, which actually means we need to smelt 48 stone. 48. It's actually a very quick way to make 48 stone. I'm going to go ahead and make a furnace, so I should have kept the whole stack. Make 2 furnaces just for good measure. 1, 2. Alright, we need some coal. And how you make coal is actually pretty straightforward. I think it's carbon there. Lock the recipe. Yep, that gives us coal. And launch. Every 8 carbon gives us 1 piece of coal. Pause and unlock. Yeah, pause and unlock. That's not quite enough carbon. I'm like 2 carbon short of making a full... That is annoying. Well, you know, there's always sucrose. I dare say I grow plenty of sugar cane. Why am I trying to craft it? It has to be dissolved. Okay. Carbon, lock, resume. That allowed us to make 2 more coal. But unlock and pause. And put in 3 and start smelting. The other 3 and start. Now that's going to have to smelt. Of course, the next step is going to be a storage system. And all the next steps require evaporators. Yeah! Or actually, wait a minute. Is that true? Because I think that is gray antimatter, which we could actually do. Okay, I need my supply of wolfram. Now I'm gonna dissolve this gray antimatter because I need the supply of tungsten. There we go. That's actually enough tungsten to be able to make the full stack. We are starting to run down the power, so it's almost time to move this. Okay, there we go. We'll go ahead and whip that up. Gray antimatter, 1 stack. And store it there. I'll have to get more white antimatter off screen between episodes here, but that is not too much of a problem. Okay, what other quests can we prepare for? Red antimatter we can't do without orange and gray. I think that is what we're going to get through for this episode. So thanks everyone so much for tuning in. If you liked it, of course, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, check out Twitch, Discord, and my website in the description. If you really like us, consider supporting us on my website or Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee, all of which are also in the description. In the meantime, from Studio 9, this is Arinia, signing off. Thanks for watching. Take care.